Oh, I have a treat for you. The brand new Dellshire Hotel, under construction, opening late spring of 2026. Do you want to know what it looks like inside right now? Come on.
Subscribe to Maverick.
Well, hello from a place I am so excited to be at. We've talked about it a lot here on the channel. This is the brand new Dellshire Resort. If you're a fan and a follower of the channel, you might recognize this guy over here. Jason was with us when we walked through Dawn Manor's tree houses this past summer, and now he's going to show us around the Dellshire Resort because you're an architect.
Yep, that's what I do.
So that is awesome. Tell us a little of what you've done.
Yeah, so I came up through the original concept design for it with the ownership group. It was a very fun project.
Yeah.
I had just finished reading the Silmarillion book, so this was the fantasy theme was
sure.
right up the avenue of my interest. So it was kind of a really neat dream to be able to design and be part of a castle. I mean, that's kind of what we had as our loose basis for this building was a form of a fantasy castle or inn of some sort.
So basically, we're going to walk through Fantasyland in a sense.
Yeah,
Can't wait. So let's go check out the Dellshire Resort. Wow. Obviously, we're walking in the lobby. Okay.
Yep. So you can see we have some of the millwork done on the ceiling with the beams.
Wow.
And then the fireproofing is on the columns. And then those columns will then be wrapped with a themed column wrap. That's very decorative.
Wow.
We have a grand staircase that comes from the third floor catwalk down to the main lobby space. It flares out on the ends for a grand entry. And then that kind of wraps around the lobby pond here that they're forming up right now. So that lobby pond will have live fish in it. It'll have a fountain with a dragon.
Is that the one that I read was being built in Vegas, the dragon?
That's the dragon for the front entry.
The front entrance.
Yep. So this one's a much smaller dragon
one,
that'll have water coming out of his mouth like a fountain. It'll kind of run into that pond area.
Well, I guess since I brought that up, so there's a dragon that's being designed in Vegas.
Yes.
It'll come out here and it's going to actually spew off fire?
That's the plan.
Wow.
Yep.
That'll be great.
Yeah, it'll have roughly a little over 20 feet of flames.
Wow. Looking at all the detail and everything, I would imagine that presents a longer construction schedule by the time you do all of the detail instead of just building a building and some quick accents.
It's a longer design schedule, longer construction schedule.
Wow. The owners did not hold back on anything.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so this area to the right is the registration area.
Oh, okay.
And then all those columns will be wrapped in wood and there'll be a lot of architectural detail to that. And then to the left of that is the retail cafe. So we'll have a retail shop and a little coffee shop area.
Okay.
And at the end is our grand fireplace area. So I'll have like lounge seating right next to the bar. And that'll be a full story cast stone or limestone fireplace.
Really?
Yep.
When is the expected opening?
Expected opening, soft opening will be sometime in April.
Okay.
So the goal is to be all trained and ready to go for peak season in May.
Perfect. And you were telling me off camera, you guys are right on schedule then?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they accepting reservations yet, do you know?
I think they started doing some bookings for events in the event center.
Got it.
I'm not sure about room reservations, but...
Just follow along their website, basically. Yeah. All right, we'll follow you to the next spot then.
All right. Yeah, if we go down here a little bit, you can see that they've started to frame up the lobby bar.
Oh, look at that.
So this will be a cocktail bar that have craft cocktails. It has Gothic arches in the back that'll have shelving for liquor display. The bar then comes up in front of it here. This is all the lounge seating.
Oh, this will be nice. And here's the other side of the fountain. Oh, so that's nice. As you walk in, it's like a complete wraparound up there.
That catwalk connects the third floor from one side to the other. So we have a lot of tall spaces that transition from one floor to another, and we found unique ways to make sure everything is still connected.
You know, this is because as we were talking about off camera, it's not obviously the biggest resort in town, and that's not the goal, but it's a very grand lobby for coming in to a building of this size. It's very grand.
Yeah, we knew we weren't going to be able to compete in size with a lot of the local resort project.
Sure.
So we tried to create something that was a little bit different, that would have its own appeal.
Yeah, just a little landlocked here, but you
Yeah.
guys have done a fabulous job with what you've been able to do with it. Okay, so our guests will come in, they'll be able to check in,
Yep.
maybe get a quick cocktail behind me.
Yep.
Is this the cafe or the coffee?
Yeah.
Lounge?
That's
Okay.
our retail area, and then behind that is we're gonna have gelato and coffee.
Okay,
Yep.
very nice.
And then just on the other side, you can see these two windows that overlooks the FEC area. So that's for the family entertainment, the arcade.
Got it.
So the parents are checking in.
Kids can go
Kids will be
straight
able to
over
go
there.
look out through that window, see all the lights and
Yeah.
action of that family entertainment center.
So obviously you're using the term FEC instead of game room. So it's
Yeah.
going to be a little bit more grand than a few games just plugged in.
Right. Yep.
What are we looking at in their FEC? What are they going to do?
So in the FEC, which stands for Family Entertainment Center, they have a lower level, and that area is primarily accommodating kids.
Okay.
So the games will be themed more towards younger kids.
Yeah.
Then there's a upper level that's on this floor that is more themed towards adults and teenagers. So they kind of split up the games to
gotcha.
appeal to everyone in different
Nice.
areas.
Okay.
So there's a lot of virtual things like virtual darts. And there'll be like claw machines down below.
Is there anything that's also in the FEC, since we're talking about that, more of the entertainment, will there be anything outside as well planned?
That not yet.
Not yet.
Yep. So there's future plans for that to be developed, but not yet.
Okay. And I did read a mountain coaster.
Yes. So that is part of phase 2. We're looking at different ride attractions to be part of phase 2
Nice.
as the resort develops, trying to fit in some different ride amenities.
So we were talking a little bit about a phase 2, just in general. Is there a time period set for that, or is that just something? Not yet. Okay.
Nope, not yet. So as you walk down here, we have these Gothic windows that overlook into the FEC. So as you're traveling to other parts of the resort, you get these unique connections to other areas that pique interest. It makes wayfinding a lot easier as well.
Sure. Yeah, just the attention to detail in here, I see.
Yeah, so all these ovals will be lit. We have recessed lighting in them, and then there'll be wood trim around the inside of it, so it'll
nice.
shine upward. And then we have different colors, different materials that we use. We're using moss panels in some of the areas. Like over here, you can see this kind of unique shape in the ceiling. That's all got recessed lighting, but then in that recess that you see there, that'll be moss panels, kind of creating some natural aspects.
Wow.
Bringing some nature indoors, and it also helps acoustically and just kind of with the texture and appeal.
That makes sense. So this is kind of one of the splits, I guess, huh?
Yeah, so this is the entry to the FEC. So we have a set of double doors, and then we have a Gothic arched transom over the top. That'll have a decorative element, kind of a grand entry, if you will, into this space.
Wow.
And then we have the retail, that's part of the FEC here on the right-hand side.
This is a good-sized room.
Yeah. So we have our party room over there to the left.
What room over here?
Right there, that's the party room.
The party room, okay.
Yep. And then where you see the plywood here, that is going to be a self-tapping beer wall that we've themed. So you'll be able to tap your own craft cocktails or wines or beers directly out of that wall.
Wow.
And then there's a pizza food venue right here. So we have a pass-through. This will all be some seating area. We'll have games interspersed all through here. And then as we go through that way, there's a grand stair down to the lower level, and then picks up the rest of the FEC.
Is this one of the more unique projects that you have personally been involved with?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. This is a very fun but very unique project. A lot of attention to detail, a lot of coordination, but it was a lot of fun to design.
So I'm guessing, okay, stairway closed. I was gonna say
Yep.
eventually we'll have stairs.
Yep.
And what's in this little nook,
That's
do you know?
the redemption. So
Okay.
when you win your tickets at the games, you take those tickets to there and you can get your prize item.
Nice. And is that the lobby back there on the other side of those
Yep.
windows?
On the
Okay.
other side of the windows is the lobby.
So we were talking about the dragon outside that's coming from Vegas. Is there
Yes.
anything coming from out of country, theming wise, or anything like that, or is everything basically
Well,
being designed and built in the country to come here?
I think most of it is designed and built in the country.
Okay.
With the exception, I think, I may be mistaken, but I think the some of the foliage, some of the faux foliage,
okay.
is going to come from Italy.
From Italy? Mm-hmm. Wow.
So these windows look into the bar area. Hi, gentlemen. And this is the restaurant.
How many restaurants will be in here?
I think there's 3 food and beverage venues.
3. Wow. What type of food will they have in here? Do you know?
I think that's still being developed.
Got it.
So we have a 2-sided fireplace on the back side. We have our barrel-shaped booths on the right. The food window on the left where the expediter will plate up the food.
Got it. Wow.
And then it has a great view from the back windows over the natural landscape through the ravine area.
And private booths.
Yep. Yeah, those booths are going to look very cool when they're done.
We able to take a peek out here? You said it's a nice scenery, or?
Yeah,
So here's that fireplace. What's back here?
that's a private dining room.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So that people will be able to book spaces for private events if they wanted to. But it also could be used for regular dining. So a lot of the goals was to make a lot of these spaces multifunctional,
Sure.
and flexible.
Boy, even the railings and everything. Just so nice. And I know that they built a bridge. Is that going to be like a back entrance once off of Clara, basically, once this is
Yep.
the stoned bridge area?
So the bridge on that side is connecting that other hillside across the ravine.
Yeah.
That's the only way to access that part of the property.
Got it.
So that's part of phase 2, and we're looking at ideas of how to develop something fun there in the meantime as well. One other really cool thing is these are 2 fireplaces on either side of the entry to the bar. And
Oh, wow.
these fireplaces use a vacuum, so they will swirl the flame. And it's a very
Really?
tall, thin, helical flame.
Sure.
And it's very dynamic, I'll say.
Well, that's going to be neat.
Yeah. And then we kept the same arch back bar framework for this bar as well. This one's more of a rounded versus the Gothic arch.
Got it.
But this is the other main bar area, and you can see some of the stonework going up on the left. Wood tongue and groove ceilings, just kind of creating a very elevated space.
Beautiful. And if you're trying to figure out exactly where we are here in Wisconsin Dells, where all the highways meet, 13, 23, right by Walgreens and McDonald's on the old Fort Dells property. And I've got the website for the Dellshire linked into the description of this video, so if you'd like to follow along on announcements and when they'll be taking bookings, check it out.
As we continue down this hallway, we head down toward the event center space.
And how much space is in the event center?
There's occupancy for about 275 people. I believe.
Okay.
We have our restrooms here.
Restrooms, okay. How many guest rooms will be in here?
There's 208 guest rooms.
208. It's a
Yep.
good-sized hotel.
So here's our pre-function space. And then the ballroom is up through these doors. We have a couple of breakout rooms. So these rooms are able to be subdivided into 2 separate rooms.
Oh, sure.
You can see the track has gone in here, and they're working through that. This will also have wood linear ceilings in here, some interior stonework, and then it also has a shared back patio area out through these doors.
Wow. And the same kind of stonework we just saw in the bar then? When
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Wow, that's gonna be really nice. And here's the patio. Whew. And like being rebels, the door says no, and
Yeah.
we turned it into a yes. Yeah, what a beautiful view of. I didn't, I guess it never really came back all the way back here, but I just didn't realize it was hilly back here.
Yeah, there's a big ravine through here. There's the deer park right over there. You can see through the fences.
Okay.
There's a ravine, and then it pops back up on this other side. So
And this is all theirs then, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So part of the idea for this resort design was really maintaining the natural surroundings and being intimate with nature and tranquil environment and everything. So we kind of tried to tie that into the resort design as well.
It is amazing what is involved for a project like this. When we got here, I was just looking at all the various job trailers.
Yeah.
Between electrical, Kramer, who's the construction company. And
Yeah.
basically they're heading everything then? Everything just kind of filters through Kramer as far as
Yes.
the construction? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they've done one or two projects, I know, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, one of the interesting things about this one was to build the back northern wing of the hotel.
Yeah.
They had to place a big crane back there, but then once the building was built, they couldn't get the crane out, so they had to get a bigger crane
Oh, no.
to lift the crane over the top of the building.
Like a tow truck crane almost.
Yeah, right? Hey, how you doing, bud? Good, how are you? To the left here is primarily retail space, so there'll be shelving and retail opportunity.
Okay.
They have some casework going in for some mannequin displays.
Nice.
And then as you come through this area, below the soffit will be a counter that'll have candy and gelato, and as you work your way down, you'll have coffee and espresso, and then
Gotcha.
some seating areas through here. And you have a kind of a grab and go scenario if you want to grab a quick sandwich before you're going on the rest of your day while you're staying here. This is the place where you'd be able to do that.
Wow. Any idea how many employees they will need to operate this facility properly?
No,
No.
I don't.
I would imagine a lot though.
Yeah.
I'm just starting to get that Disney or Universal vibe.
Yeah.
The theming and everything.
Well,
now.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was trying to go for.
You did it. You did it. And you said the outdoor pool's over there then? Behind the
Yeah. You can kind of see some of the
There it is.
clover-shaped outdoor swim-out pool and activity pool out there.
And you said there's going to be a waterfall?
Yeah, so from the balcony off the lobby, there's a waterfall that pours into that activity pool
Okay.
that you see. And then this one directly below us is a pool that's part of the swim in and out bar.
Oh, I see.
So there's a swim in and out bar that's located inside that you'll be able to come out here and sit and have a cocktail.
Wow.
And by maintaining a lot of these trees back here, when this is all leafed out, you really can't hear a lot of that noise and traffic.
Yeah.
It's very secluded and quiet. The little dark area is Hulbert Creek flowing through the woods back there.
Which is part of Fort Dells. Didn't they do the little boat on there?
They did,
For
yep.
the tour? Yep.
Yep. So the plan is to dredge that out so we can bring that boat tour back
Really?
in a new way.
In a different way, sure.
Yeah, this was the whole wing that they had to build with that crane. The crane sat right where the pools are. So they built all the exteriors of this from the crane, lifted everything into place, and then the crane from
crane
here
was just kinda-
picked up with another crane and lifted over the top of the hotel after the roof was on and everything.
Boy, those gables are something else.
Yeah, that was a fun design element that took a lot of thought to get to work out.
I'm sure. And you
Yeah.
do not see construction like this anymore, you know, with this
Yeah.
kind of attention to detail. And
Yeah, working out the Merlin and crenels at the parapets, to get that castle look.
yeah,
The swooping roof lines. That was all exciting design ideas that turned into intricate detailing later on.
Now, have you been involved you personally been involved in hotels before as well?
Yeah, the firm that I work for has been involved. This is my first resort hotel.
Personally yours, okay, got it.
Personally.
You must have been up a lot of nights just thinking of ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
So here's our rooms then, huh?
Yep, so now we're in one of the room wings.
How will these be designed or themed?
So we have a themed wallpaper on the headboard wall.
Okay.
That's on the right-hand side here. But a lot of the room is very standard room fare.
Okay.
Other than a couple of nice touches that we added in. So we did something a little different than a lot of places with the embossed door versus a flush panel door, giving it a little higher end appeal. We did glass shower enclosures for another higher end
very nice
aesthetic. A lot of wood tones, bold colors.
The ceiling in here is so high too. Are all the rooms each level like
No,
this?
so the first floor, or the lobby level has the taller ceilings. Yep. So we did a lot of balancing of different spaces from one floor to another, and it just worked out that with balancing the event center space and the FEC and the restaurant and some of those other spaces, that this ended up having a taller ceiling on this side of it as well.
Very impressive. So this was a standard room that we're just looking at? Okay.
Yep, so these are standard rooms.
Will they have, is there like a presidential suite room or anything like that? Okay.
Yep, there's about 10 suites total.
Very nice. Will these have the same effect?
Yes, these will all be lit and have that molding going around. One of the nice things that down each of these corridors you have this view of the Dells Dam.
Oh yeah, look at
You
that.
catch a bit of the Wisconsin River. And that view just increases as you go up.
Yeah, there she is.
So we really tried to capture all the various sight lines that you could on this property to capture anything worth seeing.
How tall is this building? Maybe at the peaks or any idea off the top of your head?
Well, as far as code goes, this is actually 3 different buildings. But we are within 12 inches of our maximum building height.
God,
we are,
within 12 inches.
74 feet, and on different floors you have a different vibe.
Oh, here's some of the lighting too.
Yeah, so now you can see what some of those look like when they're lit, and then they'll have a wood trim that goes around those as well.
Is the carpeting the same on each floor, or does that change?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Very nice.
So this is one of the suites.
Oh, look at that. Chandelier hanging. Mm-hmm. Oh, you even have the theme door carry inside the room too.
Yeah. Yep, so this is the main bathroom. And then this is one of the private bedrooms for this room. That then has its own bathroom. So a primary suite, if you will.
Nice. And once again, a nice view of the Wisconsin River and the dam back there. Boy, I love the sink. So unique.
Yeah. So this one's an ADA room. It's accessible. So this, lights aren't in yet, but that allows someone who's in a wheelchair to wheel under the sink.
Go in there.
Use the sink.
It's almost like a retro vibe looking at that. And then this room, there's that dam again.
So we are right now in one of the turret towers. So you can see the living room space here is a piece of that tower.
Wow. And he said there's 10 of these, huh?
They're all very different.
Got it.
Yeah, all the suites are different in a little bit unique ways. 2 of them have lofts that you can stay in the tower.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. This is a big room.
Yeah, so this room sleeps 8. There's another room, I believe, that sleeps up to 10 people.
Wow.
So we have a little kitchenette, a dining area. This will be the main living room space.
We are, okay.
And then we have the loft upstairs with bunk beds.
I was just gonna take a look from this angle. Oh, I see some of the wallpaper that you're talking about.
Yep, we can go up there next.
This is something. Where else in Wisconsin Dells will you find windows like that? Huh?
Yeah, not too many people are using Gothic windows anymore if you're not at church.
So is this going to be a little kitchenette area as well then? When it's
Yep.
okay. So appliances will come in.
So this is that loft space, and then we have built-in bunk beds in here. And then we have a little niche for each of the beds, so kids could put a book, a water cup, anything they may need, it's readily available. And then they can have the view from up here of being in the top of the castle tower.
Looking out, king of the world. Wow. Yeah, this is an incredible suite. Overlooks, so I noticed earlier in the construction here, it looks like you have a pathway and it goes down to the parkway there.
It does, yep. So that's a egress pathway. So we have a lot of people egressing in case of an emergency from that outdoor pool space.
I gotcha.
So when they exit through the outdoor pool space, they can head left or right. So this gets them to the public way.
I gotcha.
So one of the difficult things that we worked through and really tried to make lemonade out of lemons with was using the topography, because there's a lot of drop, and then we're right on the edge of a cliff here.
Right.
So we tried to really use that topography to our advantage, you know, but we had things to overcome, like exiting when you're, you know, 3 floors, 4 floors down. The pool, for instance, is down 2 stories from the lobby level. So we had to figure out a way to get them back around and then make it all accessible as far as slopes to make them, you know, easy to use.
Well, you definitely had your work cut out for you when you got this project, huh?
Yeah.
And there's the creek down there, the old Fort Dells Creek.
As it flows into the Wisconsin River under the parkway.
Part of the old Fort Dells. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because if you love Wisconsin Dells, coming up in early 2026, I'll be doing a feature on the old Fort Dells theme park. So if you love the Dells and you're not subscribed, hit that button.
This is my second favorite room. So there's no fancy loft in this one, but it has really great views, has a very nice fireplace. It has bunk rooms off here to the left. So this is a room for 2 bunk beds to go on either side. Kind of see some of that themed wallpaper that kind of comes through here. Kind of mimicking an English countryside.
Nice. Look at this fireplace.
Yep, and we have a fireplace. This is the living room area. And then we have a couple of bedrooms back behind us. So this is a place where a large family could come stay, or a few different couples could come and have a place to go together.
Boy, and the theming continues. What do you call those on top?
The Merlin and Krenels.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, this definitely just, it makes you feel like you're at Universal's Harry Potter or something.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we sloped those to allow for water drainage, since we're not building those out of stone like a real castle.
Sure.
That's why they're all back tapered like that, is to allow for the water drainage.
This is very nice. I could see why it's your second favorite.
Yeah, and there's the bedrooms.
All right, we'll start with this one, and regular room here. Very nice.
One of the nice things about the bedrooms in a hotel room is that, you know, if the kids want to need to go to bed, the adults can stay awake.
Right.
And use the living room space, have their own bedroom space, or vice versa. If you have teenagers that are staying up later, you can
The parents go to bed, yeah.
They can hang out, play video games, do whatever they need to do.
Right.
And you can still, you know, be in the same
In the same
in the
confinement,
same space.
basically, yeah.
You could have some independence of each other.
Pretty impressive. Looks like we're in another ADA room then?
Yeah, a lot of the suites are, because they are one of a kind. So you have
Make
to
it
have
accessible for everybody to.
accessible for everyone, right?
Well, I like the floor. Kind of that old stone look, stone tile. I wasn't sure what to expect when I saw the inside. It wasn't this. I just wasn't sure. This actually exceeds what I was trying to imagine.
Let's head down this way. This is the elevator lobby. So this is another one of the rooms.
Hi, good. How are you? Good. Wow, another beautiful fireplace.
So on the end of this north wing, each floor has what we call the H unit, and this is different on each floor.
Okay.
We presented 4 options to the owner, and he said, I like them all. So we put
One
one
of
on
each.
each floor. Yeah.
Can't beat that.
So this one has the living room here.
Watch the nail.
We have our bathroom, little kitchenette. And then the bedroom's back in this back area here.
Wow. Yeah, these are different. I like this though.
But you really capture a lot of panoramic views with all the windows on this end, so it makes these rooms very unique and special. Here you can really see the Halbert Creek as it winds through and around the building.
There it is. So that is, and you were saying part of phase 2 would be in hopes of bringing some sort of boat ride back like Fort Dell's had?
Yeah, we had talked about it, yep.
Wow.
And then making that island a space for guests to use.
Got it. And also when we were talking about phase 2, there's more property behind us? Or
yes, it goes
more this way, okay,
yep.
to develop. Would that be more hotel, or at that point would it be more attractions to complement the hotel?
A little bit of both.
A little more, okay.
Yep, some unique housing or unique lodging.
Okay.
Very similar to the tree houses or something different that
Sure.
the Dells doesn't have yet.
Gotcha.
It might be a little bit more hotel. It probably will be some ride attractions interspersed in there.
Got it.
We're also looking at unique ways to connect to the various parts of the property, whether it's from the high side down to the low side, and back and forth.
Sure.
Dealing with that topography change.
Got it.
And bringing everything together.
So stay tuned, basically. We'll see how that develops. Ooh, another view of the pool area here.
Yeah.
Outdoor pool, huh?
And then that retaining wall holds up the back patio from the FEC. And then there's a series of ramps that connects that lower pool area to the FEC around to the back side of the building.
I got
So
you.
everything is connected back through here. That also serves as a maintenance drive as well to get access for pool equipment.
Oh, sure. And where was the waterfall part? Are we able to see it from here?
Yeah, so you see where the stonework exposed there is, and then they have that tall piece. It's going to come out of there and dump into the pool below.
Ah, nice.
So it's about a 12-foot waterfall that's going to fall into that pool.
I can't wait to come here when it's open.
Yeah.
I got the final.
Me too.
Yeah, I bet. Do you have your room all set? Your first your
I
room
haven't
reserved?
booked my room yet.
No, not yet.
No, but we've definitely talked about it.
Yeah, this is a good-sized place. Don't be deceived when you look at the outside, and you really just don't. I don't think you really see the whole thing when you're coming down the Parkway.
No, you don't. It's really hard to perceive how big it is from any one direction because of how the building sits on the site with the topography, the amount of trees that are still maintained on the site.
Yeah.
That they're working through. So it's a little bit deceiving.
It feels solid to me, this building. I mean, sometimes you go into some hotels and you could hear the thumping on different floors, but it almost feels like when you're on the floor itself, it's like, well, no sound insulation or no soundproofing. It just feels solid in here to me.
Yeah, sound attenuation from floor to floor or from room to room was a very important detail that we worked through in the process. So that was a critical thing that we wanted to make sure we got right. And you can see some of it here is this gypcrete that we poured through here. Then there's a great sound mat product that we put through, and then the flooring goes on top of that. The floor trusses below us are all wood, but those are fully insulated.
Wow.
With insulation, and then we have a resilient channel on the ceiling below that also dampens all sound as it goes through. So we really wanted to make this a high-class place that you don't have to worry about neighbors being noisy.
There's a lot of thickness between floors then.
Right, yeah. In other areas we have precast, so between like the pool area or the convention space or the FEC, we have precast through those areas for further sound abatement. So we don't have, you know, people aren't hearing the games going off in the rooms.
Right. Yeah, you don't want it to be a one and done experience. It's nice, but you know, the reviews,
Yeah, the idea is you want to come back and experience different rooms and different floors.
I was just thinking, every time you come here, if you get like a different style room or something, it's always a different experience.
Yeah, so this is my favorite room. You walk in, you have a fireplace, a little kitchenette, there's a bedroom there.
Let's see here. Oh, another one with a its own, it's kind of like a master room.
This one has really great views because it's kind of on the back corner.
Get a perfect view of Quick Trip.
Yeah.
Get some Glazer donuts. So this is kind of like the master room of this suite, correct?
Yep.
It's got its own restroom in here. A little kitchen area right here.
And then there's a bunk room. There's the bathroom right here. And another bedroom.
And then the open space here, huh?
Yep. As you can see, they're kind of finishing it off in phases. They're kind of starting on that end and then working their way kind of westward.
Got it.
Through the building.
What will be over here? I see something carved out.
Yep, this is the living room space.
Is that where we just stuff the kids when they're naughty? Oh, that's just heating, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So that's part of the VTAC closet.
Wow. Yeah, this is nice. And you said this will be the bunk beds for the kids in that room then?
And
Okay.
then you can head on up.
All right.
So this one is not built-in bunk beds, but there's a room here for 3 beds up here if the management company so choose to do 3 bunk beds, or they could do 3 twin beds.
Ah, I see. Definitely a lot of space for the kids.
Yeah, that's right.
And this has to be such a neat thing. I mean, if you're a kid, you've got the like the loft, and how many kids will be looking down? I see you, Mom. I see you, Dad.
Yeah, right. But it's nice for kids to have their own spot too, you know.
Once again, another view of the outdoor pool over here. Just kind of go down to more rooms then.
Yep, that just heads down to more rooms, but I think next we could go down to the pool area.
Wow. Is this a kind of a brain for the electricity, like a computer room or something?
The IT room and the electrical room.
Wow. You gotta have miles of wiring in this place.
Yeah, it does, I'm sure.
Does somebody answer?
Gentlemen. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I wish I was still in North Carolina.
A little nicer down there.
Oh, 70 degrees.
Thanks.
Take care, thank you.
All right, so.
Where are we? All right, we're kind of like an elevator bay here.
Yeah, so this is the elevator lobby for the lower level.
Okay.
So this is below the hotel. This is at the grade level for the pools.
Oh, okay.
So this is the access to that whole other area.
So we're obviously in an employee-only area.
Yeah, we are in the back of house area. So that's the pool mechanical room.
Whoa. That's a lot of mechanicals.
Yeah, it is.
So you got your filter tanks and... Wow. Is this for both pools?
Yep, this is for all the pools. And I'm not sure that that's all the equipment yet either. The swim in and out filter, I believe, still has to get put in yet. A few others. And then this is the laundry areas kind of back in this corner.
Okay.
We have a few various offices and restrooms for staff, electrical room.
Hi. All right. Whew. Almost feels good for a little bit.
Yeah.
Is there a outdoor snack area by the pool or anything that's planned?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Yep. There's a little restaurant area in the pool that serve food.
And we are heating. Is this just for the wall? Some exterior they're working on?
Yep.
Holy moly. I'm assuming this is a hot tub right here. That's a pretty deep hot tub.
So that is the swim in and out that that kids can use. So with a swim in and out pool that has a bar in it, like a swim up bar,
Yeah,
people under 21 can't use it.
sure.
So they put in this one for everyone that's under 21, so they can still have a swim in and out pool experience.
I gotcha. Okay.
So they're putting all the EFIS on the outside of the pool, so that's why all that
That's why everything's okay.
enclosure
Got
is
it.
there, and then they're temporarily heating that whole space for that.
We're gonna have some sort of grand entrance or something going on here, right?
Yep. So there's a gate here, and then we'll have torches on top of here. So this will be like a stone pier with a gas torch on top, and then there will be fire bowls in the pool.
Really?
Swim up bar pool. And then we have a decorative railing that goes around, but each of these boxes is a stone pier with a torch, and then we'll have cabanas out here as well.
Nice. And this is about where that crane was, you said, was caught up, huh?
Yeah, that crane sat right where this pool is, and then it was picked up and lifted over the top.
Over the top. I guess that's the only way you could do it, yeah.
Yeah, it was the only way to get it back out again.
Heat works. Oh, thank you.
So here's the indoor pool. To the right is the swim up bar. So we'll have our bar here with the clover alcoves for seating area.
Nice.
And then this will have a very thematic build out around it.
Sure.
And then this is the activity pool. So this is the deeper end, and then on the other end it's a little bit more shallow, and it tapers into a walk, just a gentle walk in
Okay.
with a small slide in the corner. And then there'll be like a rope bridge that goes between those two concrete step areas.
Wow. Does that take us back towards the elevators then?
Yes,
Where we came
it
from?
does.
Okay,
Yep.
got it. So you just kind of walk right into your pool area.
Yep.
And the swim up bar. And what's that back there then?
That's going to be a small slide. And then underneath that tarp there is a dragon,
Oh, nice.
where you walk up one wing and you slide down the other wing. It's like a little kiddie slide.
The cleanup crew you guys hire will have a job in front of them, huh?
Yeah.
Get rid of the dust and everything.
Yep.
Is there, did I miss it? Is there a hot tub in here too or no?
Yes, so the hot tub is through this next little alcove area.
Okay. Yeah, look at that. That is pretty neat though. The walk up and then just right into the pool.
And we actually might be better off going this way so we don't have to walk by his ladder.
I get to be one of the first ones in the pool.
So back here is the hot tub room.
Oh, I see.
So the hot tub room is kind of his own separate grotto space.
Oh, nice.
It has its own fireplace here. And this is all going to be lit and have its own kind of tranquil area with the rest of the pool space being a little bit separated.
Nice. And you said a fireplace right here then, right?
Yep. And it captures views around the area too, so when you're sitting in there, it'll have views outward. And then on this wall back here, we'll have faux stonework, very similar to stand rock. That'll have water coming out of it, running down the stone face and into the hot tub.
Wow. And this goes outside then, huh?
Yep.
You could just kind of
So
swim
that's
right
the
outside.
under 21 swim in and out. So it's
Yeah.
really just more of an entry to get to that outdoor lounge area.
And this will be obviously an all year long
Yes.
type pool.
Yep, so both the swim out pools are year round. Then the one other pool that the waterfall dumps into will be a seasonal pool.
Gotcha.
And then these faux beams that you see here, those will go across the ceiling.
This is an expensive room, isn't it, to heat it and
It is,
everything? Yeah,
yeah.
this is really neat.
An important piece to the guest experience, though.
Yeah, that's what counts.
So as you come into this one, it has the bedroom space and the living room space, and has 2 fireplaces so that you're hanging out in here.
Nice.
You have a fireplace, but you'd also have one from the bedroom area as well. And then this unit has a bunk room.
And the light that comes in these rooms is just incredible.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like there's a few windows in this building.
Just a few, yeah. Yeah, when designing these, I thought of these as a great like romantic getaway.
Yeah.
Or like, family escape or something like that.
Absolutely.
And one of the neat things from the Fort Dells days is there's the cave. Right down there.
Wow. Wow. Not much left on the property otherwise, huh?
No.
From them, yeah.
But they did actually find the safe that was at the back of the cave from the Fort Dells.
Did they really?
Yeah. So that safe has been refurbished and is now at Dawn Manor.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, you've really done a heck of a job here.
Yeah, thank you. We have another version of the suite at the end of the room here. Well, as we have a couple of rooms in here that are bunk rooms. This one, for instance, is a bunk room.
Okay.
So we'll have the bathroom right as you walk in, a bunk room, and then
Standard room.
the rest of the living room space.
What's on this side of the wall?
There'll be some like shelving back there,
Oh,
like a
okay.
bookshelf, maybe some games.
Got it. And you'll do the wallpaper, I'm guessing, on this wall?
Yep, yeah, these ones are 12-foot ceilings.
Wow. These are good-sized rooms.
They are, yep.
Oh, it's got a cabinet in here already, huh? Is that like a closet or?
Oh yeah, that's the wardrobe.
Okay.
Yep, so that has a few of the pieces in. So we did a carpet inset. This is the wardrobe piece for hanging items. And then we'll have the credenza in there and then the desk as well. And then that piece there is our luggage bench.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, luggage rack.
Love it. Look at the detail again. I'm guessing the furniture had to be specifically made for this? Yeah.
Yep, all the furniture is custom made.
Even the mirror has the swoop design sort of thing, huh?
Yep, and they're all backlit mirrors as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. Nice.
Yeah, we really tried to carry that kind of fantastical theme
all the way through,
every piece of detail that we could.
Yeah, they'll definitely need 1 or 2 employees in here.
Yeah, yeah, they will.
Maybe for our Dell's area viewers here, if they're interested in employment, do you know of the website that they hit up or how they reach out?
I believe that the Dellshire has or will have a website very soon.
And here's our stairway again, back to the lobby. What a beautiful hotel. I can't wait to see it all completed.
Yeah, the theming company is coming along really well with their work. I'm really looking forward to seeing that piece come in and be installed. The dragon is well underway. So the dragon is coming along really nicely too.
Good.
He's currently working on scales and adding details to the dragons.
Nice.
It's really cool.
I am really blown away by what you've got here, and I can't wait to see the finished product. But I want to thank you as well for letting us come in and
Absolutely.
take a sneak peek and And again, the information for the Dellshire on their website, which is linked into this video. And just keep an eye on that and their socials for when they'll start officially accepting reservations. And you said May is basically a good time when people can pretty much plan a vacation to the Dellshire. All right. Well, Jason, thank you. Do appreciate it.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Well, what do you think of the Dellshire Resort? Pretty incredible, huh? And because you're subscribed to this channel, you get to find out everything Wisconsin Dells, sometimes before it becomes Wisconsin Dells. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe if you love Wisconsin Dells, because you could basically say I'm the official vlogger of the Dells. Plus, I include my other travels and attractions and reviews, so I'd love to include you as part of our YouTube family. And a big thank you again to Jason Ryan of ADCI for taking the time to show us around here at the Dellshire Resort. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. You'll see me on the next one. Thanks for watching.
Subscribe to Maverick. Hey.